Bang, bang! What's going on, guys? To a new exciting new edition of the main event, Talkin Hands. So I was Miro Preston, joined by co-host Mr. Danny Betts. We're going to break down this weekend's main event action as Jaron Ennis takes on David Avanesyan. As always, before we get into those fights, we love to recap the fights that were. Unfortunate performance there. Shakur Stevenson wins the fight, wins a decision over Artem Harutunian. I believe it was round 4. He said, "Don't worry, I'm going to get him out of there. I'm going to win by knockout." Good luck, Shakur. I think he threw 10 punches combined the last 2 rounds, or last few rounds of that fight. Danny, thoughts on Shakur? He's now a free agent, and even his hometown fans walk out on him.
I heard something earlier today. I forget. I don't remember who said it, so I'm not taking credit for it. But like you said, he's a free agent. Somebody's going off like, "Don't sign this bum. Don't sign him." Talking about like the zone or whatever. But I want them to sign him because like I'm hoping for Matchroom, bro, or the zone. It don't matter to me because I know they're gonna feed him to the dogs if he likes it or not. So. We'll see if he could sink or swim. Shout out to Dixon in the chat. I mean, I'm trying to take my bet out of this. Like, okay, he clearly won the fight.
Yeah.
Outboxed him. Kind of boring fight. I hate saying that as being a boxing fan, but it was technical. Good performance, meaning that he won. But the thing with him, what makes it worse, Mario Barrios 420 blaze up. What makes it worse for him is his demeanor is. He talks a lot of shit.
Oh, after the fight, his Twitter is crazy.
Yeah, he says all this stuff on Twitter. He's a prima donna. He retired. I'm retired. All this other bullshit. You're looking for it, bro, and then you can't cry about it when you're saying you're gonna beat somebody's ass all the time and knock them out, and then you don't do it. Like, I mean. Motherfucker, like Tank, you can't be like him. He's calling the round out, bro. Like, there's levels to this. He's telling you what round he's gonna knock him out. Like, I mean, he just doesn't have that big pop in him. You know what I mean? And my thing is 2 things. He doesn't have enough power, which he does have some pop once he mixes it in well, depending what opponent. But he really doesn't like getting hit, bro.
And he got hit a few times. Like middle end round.
And that affects his offense because when he's already throwing his combinations, he's so quick to put his hands up, which is fine. Like, great defense, great defensive fighter. Yeah. But it's to the point that, like, you really don't want to hit. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like already pulling back to get your hand back there. Like, it's like sometimes you got to go for it and let this motherfucker, he's not on your level. Like, I'm over like, you can walk him down like a dog right now. Like, and be defensive. I don't know, bro. I was frustrated, too. That's why I said, Dixon, you're not alone, bro. But he's so frustrating because I see the talent. Like, he's good. It's just he's got to put it together and have that. Like, he talks a lot. He barks a lot. But he's got to show it. He's got to show that dog in him. But we'll see if we ever see it. But I don't know.
Yeah, I was just very disappointed in the fight. Like I said, mid-round, he looked good. He was going to the body. He said, "Oh, don't worry, I'm going to knock him out," yada, yada. And then he just, like, stopped throwing punches. And even his corner, I don't know what his corner was saying, but I don't know if they were getting on him much. But, they were, like, talking to him, goes, "Oh, don't worry, I got this. I'm like, yeah, you got it, but you don't got shit. Because this sucks. Because, like, it was round 8 or 9. I was like, yeah, he's going to win a decision. He's not knocking this guy out. Like, it's
yeah, I knew it, too. It was a wrap. Like, shout out to Williams Wrestling. It's a great show. We appreciate it, man. But yeah, like it's disappointing because he's got Andre Ward, Terrence Crawford, Bo Mack, and all those guys over there, and they talk to him, behind the scenes and stuff. Like, if I'm talking to my boy, I'm gonna tell him, like, bro, what is it? Like, are you scared like to get like hit or what's going on here? Yeah. We'll see. And if he wants the big fights, that's the thing, bro. You can't be. You gotta catch the casual's eye. You're not a big name, so you have to have.
Yeah, and that was the thing. So that's what I was telling. Some other people are like inquiring about the fight. Was it's the only fight on. Granted, I think well, sorry, touched on the Diaz fight, right? Diaz box that night. There's just a big boxing match, and then everyone's watching you. They're hyping you up. You're coming out to the ring, you're all excited, and you just don't get through big time performance on ESPN. And yeah, it was kind of did see what they did, but when they panned to the fans, walking out around that, it's like, yeah, that you deserve it.
Yeah, I mean, he's been getting it since the De Los Santos fight too. So we'll see. But Williams said Ennis will get him out in under 5. Crawford took 6. Ennis knows this, and he wants to prove what he could do. We'll get into that. We'll definitely get into that on the main event here for sure. I think your mic was acting out. I think you're good now though.
Okay, perfect. I don't know, Dan. Did you watch the Diaz fight?
Yeah, I caught most of it. I thought Masvidal won.
I agree with that. I thought Masvidal won.
Yeah. But I mean, it's one of those circus fights. You know how it is, bro. Like that's why I even said sprinkle the draw just in case. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's why I hate betting on them, and my dumb ass did bet it. I had Masvidal by decision, but I thought he did. I mean, it is what it is. It was fun. I mean, it was fun to watch though. My brother didn't know it was on.
Yeah.
And he's a big Masvidal fan. He's like, oh my god. So he put it on when we were at the bar or whatever, and he enjoyed it. He thought it was fun. He thought he won too, but he's super biased.
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't think Diaz did a lot. Like, it was just a lot of bullshit to me. Like,
yeah, a lot of pity pat, and Masvidal landed a clear bigger shots. That's what did it for me.
Yeah.
But
oh, look at that. Tone's going to the fight.
Bro, I wish I could go. There's just too much shit going on right now. You already know, man. Get that cheesesteak from me over there.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one, Tone.
Damn, I want to go, bro. But those tickets, have fun, bro. There's some decent cards, decent undercard. Not the best, but you know, it is what it is.
Oh, I glossed over the robbery.
Oh shit!
Foster fight.
Yeah, we gotta talk about
so
that.
Shaqy Foster loses. I was gonna say he wins, but no, he lost a split decision against Robson Conceição. I don't know if it's not the judging. I guess the ringside judge or whoever they had, the commentator judge. I think he said he had every round for Foster or 11 rounds for Foster. So I missed the first 5 rounds of that fight. So I only saw the last 7 rounds. I thought he won every round. So I do agree. I thought it was a bad decision from what I watched. But what were your thoughts on it, Danny?
It was another snooze fest. You know.
Yeah.
That's not bad, Tone. I know those tickets were going crazy, like crazy fast or whatever. But it was a boxing technician, man. Like Forrest was definitely on a different level. Conceição was pressuring a little bit more, but he was only throwing like 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, not crazy volume either. So it was a boring fight. A lot of boos during the fight and things like that. I think that had to do with it, man, because the only way and I was gonna start off talking shit. I'm like, it was clear to Conceição won this fight because he cashed me a plus 300 decision. Bro, but I tweeted it out. I'm like, holy shit, huge robbery. I cashed it, but I mean, I'm calling it like it is. It was a robbery for sure. The only thing I could say maybe is that since they were booing, Foster wasn't really pressuring, looking for a knockout or anything like that, being, not throwing a lot of volume either, just outboxing from the outside mid-range. Conceição was being more aggressive, going forward, doing big shots, 1 or 2 once in a while. That's the only way somehow this fight was close. Still not giving him the fight at all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I was so, when they said, bro, you want me to be honest? So after round 10, I'm watching this fight. I was going to go I was trying to rush because I was go meet up at the club with my brother, and I'm like, fuck this, man. This motherfucker's not doing shit. You know, he's not gonna win this bet.
Yeah.
Foster's got this. So when I get there, it gets right to where the fucking decision's at, and I hear split, and I'm like, what? What the fuck did I miss? I'm asking my brother. I'm like, did he knock them down? Whatever. Nothing. It was a split, and then he won. I was so shocked, super shocked.
Yeah.
Happy, but shocked. Like, it was a robbery, bro. That's a robbery. You know me. I hate saying that word. That's a robbery, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know what. And when they said, like you said, split decision, you're thinking, oh, well, you know, they're still going to give it to the guy who won the fight. And then they said, can say so. And even, I think he started crying because
bro, he was like their whole team.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Foster's was like, once they said split, he was already like, what? He was already shocked.
He said he wants the rematch, so I don't. He'll win the rematch, I assume. But yeah, kind of.
I feel, you know what it is? You know what it is? So I got conspiracy. Remember, this was for a belt, right? Valdez and Conceição, just so they could get Valdez another belt. That's why I think they did that, bro. Because they think Foster's going to outbox the shit out of Valdez, and Conceição will give him the fight that he wants, and Valdez will win. That's my conspiracy, bro. Remember, these are all top-ranked fighters.
Yeah.
It's a win-win for them.
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked because, to be honest, what I think, because we said it, I think, post-show last week, was the line kept going down, and that, I don't know if they were worried that too many people had Foster parlay tickets or whatever, but I think that's what happened to me. Shaw Williams Wrestling.
Let's go. With the Darno, he said, keep up the good work. We'll try, man. Yeah. We're always here every Tuesday, man, trying to. But yeah, I don't know. I don't got no excuse for it. I hate saying, oh yeah, move the line. No, I was a part of that movement. I put some money on it, whatever. And I told the people in Patreon, whatever. We were chatting up. Yeah. We were like, holy shit. We were all being honest. We were like, holy shit, it was a robbery. Let's get it. We were happy, but it's like, that's at the end of the day, it messes up, boxing. People get pissed off. My boy Nate.
Yeah, shout nasty Nate. What's going on, Nate? Yeah, I agree. You kind of have to figure that into the equation. I don't think we got to worry about that this weekend, though. We're going to, right now, tune into the main event here. Jaron Boots Ennis taking on David Avanesyan. Current odds have Boots Ennis as the overwhelming favorite, deservedly so, minus 2,000. Come back on David, plus 1,200. Round props. Over under 6.5 rounds. Juice to the under. Unders minus 140. Boots by KO minus 600. All at mybookie.ag. Promo code PUBSPORTS if you could. 50% deposit bonus match credit debit. 100% Bitcoin. Use a Bitcoin. Up to $1,000. Danny Boots. Does he get it done? Highlight reel fashion, or do we see a surprise upset in the making?
Hell no. I'll get that out the way. If you've been following me, you know I'm a Philly/Cleveland boy, man, whatever you want to call me. But yeah, Boots Ennis, man, I've been following him forever, man. One of my favorite boxers. But I always keep it real. You know, no bias here. But I really think he's just too skillful, man. He could switch stances, power in both hands, pick you apart from the outside, mid-range, inside game. Like he's got it all, man. What I like about him the most, bro, he works like, I'm not gonna say like no other, because there's tons of people out there that work hard, but he works so hard. Like you see him on Twitter, just like another 5 miles, another video. You see him working out, like right after fights, he's just on it, bro. Like I love that about him. He's really trying to strive to be great. He just needs the big fights. And here, he could make a statement here, obviously. I really think he's going to get a knockout. Avanesyan fought Terrence Crawford, like somebody was bringing up in the chat, and I agree 100% that he wants to make a statement here. Terrence Crawford got him out of there in round 6. Mean Machine fought him, got him out at round 6 too. And I remember I said that same exact thing. I forget what fight it was for Boots Ennis, but it was a common opponent. The same thing with Crawford, and I'm like, he's gonna want to make a statement and get him out of there before Crawford did, and he took him out. He took him out of there in the first round, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't even expecting that. I thought it was gonna be like 4 or 5 around there or something like that, but. Yeah, he's just too much. Avanesyan's outgunned. Like he's a good inside fighter. Not a lot of great footwork. He's there to be hit. Not the greatest defense. He's got like a mid-range high guard, and he's there to brawl though. I give him that. That's why I like the replacement, because remember this is a replacement opponent.
Yep.
And I tweeted it out. I'm like, I actually like this fight even better because it's the styles. It might be entertaining for more than 3-4 rounds or whatever. So it could make even Boots Ennis look better just because there's somebody there that wants to fight. But yeah, I got him. Man, it's just tough because minus 600 KO. I'm leaning. I like the under actually 6.5.
Yeah.
It's like minus 138. I think in bet 365. I know you said minus 140. Excuse me. The one because I'm like, man, maybe we could squeak in plus 100, plus 110, plus at 1-6. 1-6 for Boots Ennis is minus 105 on bet 365.
Okay.
So I'm like, shit, you might as well pay up a little bit for the juice and get an extra half a round just in case. And you know what I mean? And you get both fighters, you never know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
So that's the smart bet. Like you just pay a, not crazy, a crazy difference. So I'm leaning the under. I think he gets him out of there. I'm going to say round 5. Yeah, I think he does make a statement and say like, yo, I got him out here round 5. You got him out here 6. It could be earlier. Shit. Like I told you, he did it in round 1 last time I said it. So we'll see.
Yeah, so obviously they're going to do the under, or there's the prop 4-6, and 4-6 I think was like plus 200. Which, but my worry is because if you watch the Terrence Crawford fight again, it was literally one punch knocked the guy out. It was just one punch, and watching Boots Ennis, he hit that Vila guy with 1,000 punches. I don't know how that guy stood up.
Yeah.
I don't think David Avanesyan's going to stand up to those hard punches. That guy was taking them. So I like the under. I like the under a lot too. Crazy.
It might move.
What was crazy was he was getting tagged bad by Josh Kelly. I rewatched that fight too. David Avanesyan versus Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly was beating the shit out of him for 3 rounds, and then he just caught him and then hurt him. And then Kelly kind of wilted. But I would not be worried for that at all. I hate the juice boy parlays, but there's another fight, another high KO line, which I'm sure we'll touch on, Janbeck. I don't know what the parlay would be for both by KO, but I would assume, unless something crazy happens, that should cash for the people.
Yeah, I don't know the line for the Janbeck one, but it hopefully is okay, like minus 2 something, because minus 600 for Ennis is like, that's not gonna really do anything unless it's like minus 200 or.
Yeah, Janbeck's minus 470, which and so I'll be honest, that's why I got so mad with Shakur last week. We had even money or plus or minus 110. It closed minus 200.
Yeah.
Shakur.
Bro, I got a plus 110. And that was the. It is what it is, bro.
And that's why, after the fight, I'm seeing a lot of, how could you bet him by KO? This effort doesn't, knock out anyone.
Afterwards, right?
After the fight.
I don't pay mind to those people, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I always say, I'm like, I want to hear you guys say the underdog or how's this fight going to go before. Because anybody can tell you the outcome afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But, I like Boots. I like the under. Hopefully the line goes up and maybe we can get an alternate under or 7.5 under. or the 1-6, like Danny was saying
Yeah.
earlier. The other big fight is Janibek. Janibek's fighting in Las Vegas, taking on Andre. I'm not even going to try the last name. Huge favorite, minus 1,600. Danny, did you look into the fight at all? I didn't really look much into this one, though.
I'll be honest. I haven't. I know Janibek a lot, but his opponent I have no idea yet. I have to research him. And one reason why I haven't is because I was supposed to go to this fight, man. But something popped up last minute or whatever, and I couldn't. I was going to go to Vegas and watch this fight. But shout out to Winner Circle. He said, hey, yo, late but here. Traffic crazy, boys. Yeah, for real. I was just telling Preston here in Cleveland, they're downtown. They're filming that Superman movie. This whole week has been nuts. Like,
I would say I think it's good you didn't go to Vegas. I'm
dude,
sure
it's like 100.
It's 120 degrees.
I seen that. I'm like,
yeah.
And then I heard two people in a stream that they just came back and they're both sick. I'm like, I think I dodged the bullet. So hey, everything happens for a reason. But yeah, going from this, what I know from Janibek, I think he's definitely gonna get a KO here. I said, I have to research his opponent. Not familiar with him, but he's got skills, bro. And I don't go off a lot by like what people say, what fighters say. And he said, it's gonna be an early night, blah blah blah, which I believe him. I think it's gonna be the same thing. I might look at that 1-6 or 4-6, like you said. A little fun little parlay plus money 4-6, or even 2 rounds 5-6 5-6, just to make it interesting. Plus, it'll probably come in like plus 400 or 500 together with Boots Ennis. Something fun, but yeah, I think Janibek gets a knockout. I mean, that's not ball.
Yeah, I think he's probably the number one guy in the division now, like at middleweight.
He needs a name. Nobody really wants to fight him. It's because he's one of those types like, man, he's dangerous, and nobody wants to fight him because it's like a kind of like a lose-lose. Like, they don't gain anything really because he doesn't have like a lot of hype. A lot of people don't know him yet.
Yeah.
But hopefully they could give him a big fight.
Yeah, hopefully after this fight he gets a huge big time fight. I agree. That should pretty much do it for the fights this week. Move on right now to best bet. Before we get into that, as you know, join the gold membership, $10 a month. Hit a like on the stream if you guys could. Comment down below your thoughts, picks, and predictions for this weekend's fights and any exciting news you have upcoming or anything boxing related. We always love to respond to our comments in the chat below. Danny, I'll let you go first. I think we're pretty much lockstep here for a best bet, Ennis versus Avanesyan.
Best bet is a lock for sure. It's Boots Ennis by KO minus 600.
Yeah, I know. $6,000,
straight
6,000 to win 1,000. Yeah.
Straight up. I mean,
no, fuck that. Give me the money line. Give me the money line.
100 units.
Yeah. Mega Whale Max Play money line. Boots
I mean, I know we're saying this as a joke, but there is. I don't like calling people out, but there is people out there that are doing that, bro.
Oh yeah.
He's giving out like, oh yeah, money line minus 1,500. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the under. It's you gotta pay a little bit more, but you get a little bit extra more time, and you get some freak accident, lucky ass punch for both fighters. So, because if 1-6 was like plus 120, 30, 40 for Boots.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was kind of surprised. You said it was like minus 105.
Yeah, on Bet 360. I was surprised because I saw the under first. I'm like, ooh, so maybe that's what made me think like I'm gonna get some plus money on 1-6. But because 7-12 is plus 160, plus 150.
Yeah,
so they're thinking the same thing we're thinking. So I like the under.
Yeah, I agree with that. The only other thing I was gonna do 4-6, but like I was saying earlier, it's really one punch, and I think it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be one punch. This guy's gonna get knocked out. So give me under 6.5 in the Ennis fight for the main event. Closing thoughts, Danny. Anything you got for the people in the chat? Anything coming up or news? Anything?
Can't think of a news right now, but any questions in the chat so we can answer real quick. But no, nothing. You can smash that like, comment your predictions. Find me everywhere at Danny Betts with 2 Z's. My alarm's going off for some reason. And if you want to join my Patreon, same thing, Danny Betts. We'll be here Saturday for the fights, for UFC fights.
Yep, UFC Denver.
7 p.m. is going to start, and then main card's at 10 with the boys. Catch us live, betting, having a good time. And I think tonight the guys got the show for the UFC prediction too.
Yeah, 11 p.m. Eastern, yep.
Go check that out.
Yeah, just going off what Danny said, make sure to tune in tonight. Locker Room Talk Podcast, 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central. Previewing UFC Denver, Rose Namajunas, Tracy Cortez. We'll be back here next Tuesday. I think the fight to talk about, unfortunately, is going to be Jake Paul, Mike Perry. I think that's the big one to talk about.
Yeah, from what I remember, yeah.
I'm sure there's another boxing match. But,
Amanda Serrano's fighting, but she's got a different opponent. But that's about it.
Yeah, shout out you, Winner Circle. Shout out everyone in the chat. Nasty Nate, Williams Wrestling for the Dono. Mario Barrios, we love seeing you in here. And, of course, Dixon Cider, maybe this is the week we get there'll be a knockdown, 2 knockdown KO. Who knows? This could be the week for you. That will do it for us, guys. Like always, make sure tune in to your Pub Sports Radio. All the shows every week. Join the Gold membership. And drop comments down below. We will respond to your comment at the end. Really? I did not know that.
Oh, no. He's talking about the rematch, Katie Taylor. That's in November.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure she fights Saturday. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think she's the co-main to
not this Saturday, Jake Paul.
Yeah, more than likely. So next week we'll probably do Jake Paul, Mike Perry. We'll see you guys then. This was the main event. Talkin Hands. Peace, guys.